Welcome to the Outlook 2016 module on using tasks inside of Outlook. Now there are various ways to handle tasks inside of Outlook. To immediately see your tasks, this little bar at the bottom here is where you have all the different components of Outlook 2016. You've got your mail, you've got your calendar, your contacts, and then the little clipboard with the tick in it is where you would see your tasks. And your tasks will be relevant to that particular day and how you flag them. So no due dates, whereas due today will all appear in red. If you go back to your mail and we flag a particular email, that automatically moves to your tasks. So I'm just going to choose one of my Windows mails. If I had to right click and choose to follow this up tomorrow, that is an email that I need to follow up tomorrow. Apart from having that flag, which will remind me tomorrow, it'll also now automatically appear in my tasks as something I need to do tomorrow. If I had to go to that particular task and mark it as done, so you can either do that by right-clicking and choosing to follow this up and mark it as complete, or a much easier way of doing that is going into your Quick Steps group, which is on the home screen, and marking it as done. We're not going to choose to move it to a particular folder, we're just going to mark it as complete. So I'm just going to right click, follow this up, and mark it as complete. My Quick Steps are not set up at the moment. If I go to my tasks, you'll notice it has now been moved out of my list for tomorrow, which makes it easier for me to manage. If you don't have a particular email that is a task, but there's something that you need to remember to do, you can go over here and just create a new task. So over here we click on New Task, and we can put, this is a test task. We can choose a particular start date, so we'll choose, for example, Monday the 14th of August. But although this project starts on Monday the 14th, we actually have until Friday to complete it. I can also choose to remind myself on Monday that this task is beginning, and I'll choose 8 a.m. I can change the priority of the task to high, and on a daily basis, I can also change the percentage of how far I am to completion, and also change the progress of my task. Now, this is quite important, not just for my own accountability, but also when you start sharing tasks with other colleagues. So over here, you've got the details of the task. You can choose to mark it as complete, but more importantly, you can actually assign this task to somebody. And what that means is that when they create updates to the task, you will get an update of how far they are with that particular task. So it's a small version of project management inside of Outlook. Over here, you've got an option to select keep an updated copy of this task on my task list. Even though it's not your task, you've assigned it to somebody, so you'll be able to see the updates. And then also send me a status report when the task is being marked as complete. Then you'll automatically get a notification that this task has been marked as complete. Really important, you can also recur this task if it's a report that needs to be done on a weekly basis, if it's a presentation that needs to be completed, you can use that recurrence feature to mark it. If you've decided that this is something that has been done, you can then cancel the assignment and delete it. This way, you've got an easy way of managing not just your own tasks, but those of your team members underneath you.